G'day guys, it's Will here from Singletrack magazine, and this is the 2018 Norco Sight C2. Now the Sight is Norco's trail bike. It sits in between the shorter travel optic and the longer travel range. The Sight is available in both carbon and alloy frame options, and Norco also offer it with 27.5 inch or 29 inch wheels. The travel is slightly different between those two wheel size options. The 29er has 130mm on the back and 140mm fork, whereas this bike, the 27.5 inch model, has got a little bit more travel, 140mm travel on the back and 150 on the front. The geometry's evolved over the previous version of the Sight, so it's gotten a little bit slacker in the head angle, a little bit steeper in the seat angle. The reach measurement has increased as well. So a gentle progression of the existing geometry, but it's still designed as a do-it-all, ride-anything trail bike. One other thing that's actually changed on the new Sight is the suspension kinematics. Still looks very similar. It's a 4-bar design with a rocker link there compressing the rear shock. But Norco's tweaked the kinematics to give the new Sight better pedaling characteristics. So as a 140mm travel trail bike that's very capable, it pedals really well. In fact, when riding off-road, I've never felt any need to toggle the compression switch on the rear shock. It pedals really well in that open position. Compared to some other trail bikes which err on the more descending side of things, this really is a do-it-all trail bike. The Sight C2 is one step down from the top of the range model. It's still got a really good spec for the money, and Norco have put the dollars into components where it really counts. We've got ROCKSHOX PIKE fork on the front. It's the top-end RCT3 model, so the new Charger 2 damper. You've got the 3-way compression adjustment up the top, plus additional low-speed compression adjustment. It's 150mm travel. It adds a load of confidence to the front of the Sight. It's a really capable fork, and you can tune it with bottomless tokens as well. Out back, we've got the new ROCKSHOX Deluxe metric shock on there. It's attached via a Trunnion bearing mount up the top, so that helps to add sensitivity, reduce friction as the shock is compressing. The rear suspension is absolutely fantastic. Aside from being very efficient to pedal, very good progression. It gives the bike a really poppy and playful feel, and that's how I best describe this bike. You know, for a lot of trail bikes these days are going slacker and longer and just basically turning into mini downhill bikes. The Sight, however, is a really balanced all-round trail bike. So it pedals well, but it's still poppy and playful. You can kind of throw it around and pump it and roll it and push it into corners, and slings back out of them really well. A few other notable components on here. We've got 800mm wide bars, so nice and wide stance on the front of the bike. SRAM guide brakes on here, which are very powerful. And we've got the integrated matchmaker mount for the shifter and the reverb dropper remote, so it keeps the cockpit really clean. Reverb dropper post, which works well. We've also got the 1x12 GX Eagle drivetrain. No problems there, that's been fantastic. But I really like the wheels on this particular bike. We've got DT Swiss hubs, bulletproof. They're the 350 hubs on there with a star ratchet free hub mechanism. And we've got nice and wide race face rims. These are the ARC 30 rims. Tubeless compatible. This bike is set up with tubes at the moment, but very easy to convert to tubeless, as the MAXXIS tyres are tubeless ready. Norco has gone for the higher end 3C option from MAXXIS, so triple compound rubber, very high quality. We've got the MINION DHF on the front and the DHR2 on the back. Two of the best cornering tyres on the market. So combined with the playful geometry on the Sight and those great tyres, you can really rag this through the turns. So very impressive. Now, if you'd like to read the full review of the 2018 Norco Sight C2, make sure you jump on singletrackwheel.com. It's up there for you to read right now. And that's a bit of a look at this bike I've been testing the last few weeks down under in Australia. Thanks guys. Tooroo.